Alright, what's up everyone, Beta 2 Finder here, and today we're gonna be talking about all the changes that happened in Beta 2. Now, just before we hop right in, I do want to give a massive shout out to Arkayer for pledging $1 over on the Patreon. So yeah, thanks man, appreciate that freaking support, and you get a Strasser thumbs up. Thanks, man. So yeah, first of all, I'm just gonna take a look at the two new DLC weapons and what actually changed on them, and then we're just gonna go from there. Okay, the first weapon I'm gonna take a look at is the Mosin Nagant. Now, what actually changed on the Mosin Nagant? Well, the fire rate has been increased by 15%. And what does that mean? Yep, pretty much you're gonna be firing a little bit faster. On top of that, the block damage mitigation was reduced from 50 to 40, and the parry damage mitigation was reduced from 60 to 50. But yeah, for the most part, the Mosin Nagant stayed pretty much the same. And yep, they still haven't fixed this bug. And nice one, Charette, very cool. So yeah, now let's just go and play around with the Mosin Nagant, and for the second wave, I think I'm just gonna go with the riot shield. How are you getting poked? Oh, I have, what's it called, that I come up on. Whoops. Dude's actually coming out of the vents. Doesn't even care. Oh, and they're still coming. Oh, ready man, just gonna quickly parry your ass. There we go. Dude, I still love this weapon, man. It's just so... it just feels right. I mean, someone actually brought up a very cool-ass comment, and he said, why doesn't everyone that already owns Rising Storm have this weapon for free? I mean, wouldn't that just, like, make sense? Because this weapon is apparently the same freaking model as, you know, Rising Storm. But I mean, that's how Triple are rolled nowadays. Actually port a weapon, and it's worth $10. Very cool. I still love it though. Wait, can you actually bash the shit? Oh, you can, nice. But yeah, apparently the bayonet was like inconsistent with like its damage output. So that was apparently fixed. I mean, I didn't like even notice it did like incorrect damage, but sure. Oh, easy clappage. Oh, he just jumped. Well, then two more Zeds, one's right here, and one is a Cloth. Nice one. Okay, now let's go and take a look at the riot shield and the Glock. So yeah, what actually changed on this weapon? Well, for starters, the block damage mitigation is increased from 50 to 60. So yeah, now when you're actually going to be blocking, it's gonna, you know, actually block a little bit more. And the bash impact damage was increased from 25 to 35. So yeah, let's just go and test this shit out, and I do believe I have, yep, I don't have tactical movement. So rest in pieces that idea. No, we got neither. I mean, not anymore, we don't. Bro. No, I actually blocked the husk. That's kind of nice. I mean, how it is currently, it's kind of just gonna be like a necessity for the SWAT pretty much, because without this thing, and the SWAT is just, how should I say, mediocre. Okay, what do we have behind the corner? We have a husk. Yep, he's actually burning me, and it doesn't do like any damage. Isn't that just phenomenal? I mean, look at this shit, man. They're not even doing like that much damage. Then there we have Husk, burning my ass. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I still don't understand why this weapon is paid DLC. I mean, obviously they're running out of money and shit like that, but why the riot shield and the Glock? This is like supposed to be what the SWAT should have, like from the start, you know, when he was actually introduced. But nope, now it's gonna be $10. Easy clappage. But can I actually bash it to that? Oh, I can. Something you previously had to bash like a million times to do. But yeah, for me personally, the SWAT, it is just like a mediocre perk. But with the riot shield and the Glock, I would put them a little bit higher in my tier list. But yeah, now we're gonna be moving on to the HRG Incision, and is this thing actually nerfed or buffed? I mean, you be the judge. So yeah, what has actually changed on the HRG Incision? Well, for starters, yep, they removed lock-on mode entirely. But I mean, to compensate for that, they did increase the damage from 350 to 400. Now, the ammo price is like barely noticeable, so I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah, basically, this weapon now is, yeah, just like a good-ass freaking medic, of course, a damage dealer. I mean, I am gonna say that lock-on was kind of like noob-friendly a little bit, so I'm kind of glad they removed it, but at the same time, I mean, it was like extremely good for EDARs and, you know, bloats from long range. But I mean, with this thing, you can just like shoot anywhere and it's a free EMP, so guess we'll see. So yeah, this weapon, it's still pretty freaking enjoyable, man. It's just a railgun that does like an EMP like pretty much always. Oh, nice, we got some low gravity over there. Very cool. Oh, I missed, so I'm just gonna like dart his ass. Oh, gosh, Spooder's just gonna quickly dart him, there we go. And let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and there goes the Scrake. Rest in pepperonis, my dude. But yeah, like I always said, this weapon is kind of like not made for the medic, but at the same time it kind of like is for the medic. Because I mean the medic's main priority should be to keep the team alive. But if your team is, you know, good enough that doesn't need healing like 24/7, then you know the medic can experiment with different stuff. Oh nice, that's a flash bond. Didn't parry him. Does that matter? Probably not, because 2 shots, if I actually connect them, and he's dead. But yeah, as you see here, this thing no longer has lock on. So it's just a normal railgun now. Okay, there we go. Quarter pounder is gonna shoot him 2 times. There he goes. Rest in pepperonis, my dude. I'm just gonna like dart and kill the dudes. Okay, I'm kind of glad they didn't like nerf the EMP or they didn't nerf the darts. Because that was just so freaking good. But yeah, for me personally, I am gonna be using this weapon like pretty much always for the boss. Because, I mean, there's just no reason not to. Because it's just like a free EMP. I mean, if you actually hit your shots. Okay, what the hell are your plans? Oh, I'm dying here. Whoops. It's not good. Time to throw a healing grenade. But yeah, as I was saying, this weapon is extremely good for bosses. It's just like a free EMP. And what does that mean? Rest in peace, the Patriarch. Plain and simple. Okay, now the last thing we have right here are the HRG Winter bites. But yeah, these things have actually been changed a little bit, and this is what they've changed. So yeah, they did remove the freeze affliction from the impact. This will reduce the freeze application rate by 29%. For shots that directly hit the Zeds, the explosion will continue to have the same freeze application rate. So yeah, basically when you like direct hit a Zed, it's not gonna freeze like all that consistently, but if you like shoot next to him on the ground, he's still gonna freeze pretty reliably. But yeah, this is something I don't get. Base damage of impact increase from 30 to 40. I mean, why does a support weapon need to have damage also? Not sure. So yeah, the ammo price per magazine was increased from 10 to 12 for single, and the ammo price per magazine increased from 20 to 24 for dual. Now the prices for the magazines are just whatever for me, because if you can buy it, you buy it, and if you can't, who cares? But yeah, man, base damage of impact increased from 30 to 40. Why the hell did they do that? But yeah, anyway, let's just go and see how these beasts actually perform. Now keep in mind, I'm not gonna freeze everything all that consistently because they removed that a little bit. But I mean, I guess the damage is gonna like compensate for that, I think. But yeah, I do have these things fully upgraded right now, so they're gonna do a lot of damage. Well then, what do we have here? We got Clot. Didn't even shoot him, because why the hell would you? So look, it doesn't freeze them. Before it actually froze them like nothing. But nope, not anymore, it doesn't. Oh my god, how did he just die? I mean, fair enough, I got like 5 rack of up stacks, but still. So yeah, theoretically, I'm gonna freeze him a little bit more consistently if I shoot at the floor. Wait, how's he just dead? Oh my god, what have they done with this thing, man? Like I said, fair enough, it's like fully upgraded, but still. Shouldn't do that much damage in my opinion. But yeah, I do kind of agree that beforehand this thing was like pretty freaking easy to freeze things and just keep them at bay, especially Scrakes and Flash Bones that weren't raged. But I mean, now this thing's just, you can just rock and roll with it. What? But yeah, man, with these things you can just like shoot on the floor and things are gonna get frozen anyway. But I mean, sometimes the Zed is gonna be like charging at your ass and you're gonna shoot his feet instead of, you know, in front of him. So that's gonna be a little bit of a drawback. But I mean, does it matter? Because they're gonna be doing like giga damage anyway. Okay, stupid ass Edars, man. Okay, now the question is, can you actually freeze Edars? Because I remember in Beta 1, you couldn't. So hopefully that is now fixed. But I mean, obviously there's gonna be a lot of other things just charging at my ass. Thanks, man. Oh, Core Pound. Just dead. And that's the power of this thing. Oh, we got Spooder is Clappage. Oh, I don't have like any ammo anymore. Let's fix that. Okay, now I have a little bit more ammunition, and let's just go and steamroll through the Core Pounds. Oh my god, why does this thing do so much damage? But yeah, this is just beta 2, they're probably gonna like fine-tune these things once the actual update comes out. Oh, I was supposed to freeze him, whoops. Okay, can I freeze you? Nope, I don't believe you can. Okay, can I freeze you? Nope, you're just gonna be jumping. Oh, you can actually freeze him, it just takes a very long ass freaking time, apparently. Oh, and here we have 2 more Core Pounds, one's dead and the other one is... I was supposed to freeze him, but I didn't. Yep, in pepperonis, my dude. And the last Zed is gonna be another Core Pound. Can I freeze him? I can't, because he already raged. but he's dead. So yeah, these are the winter bites. Are they cool? Yep, they're pretty freaking cool. Okay, now I'm just gonna change into the survivalist, and I'm just gonna have both the incision and the winter bites. So let's see how this is gonna pan out. And I'm just gonna be fighting the Matriarch, and on the Matriarch, the only thing that has changed was the plasma cannon. So yeah, the plasma cannon turn rate while firing is increased by 29%. Not sure exactly what the hell that means, but plasma cannon damage reduced by 30%. So yeah, the plasma cannon is the one that actually burns your ass. So that was like the main concern. So yeah, let's see what the Matriarch is gonna do, if anything.
I suppose this could have scientific value.
Oh, I know she's talking a little bit differently, nice. Well then, Matriarch, let's see what you can possibly do against my very giga awesome ass perk called the Survivalist. Not even 25, by the way, cause I can't be bothered. Ah, she's just gonna come through that, right? Yep, there she is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's the plasma cannon. I mean, still doing like significant damage. And if you can't get behind cover, yeah, you're as good as dead.
Electricity has great potential for serious
Okay. Oh, she's burning me through the door. How the hell does that happen? Okay, Matriarch can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna go behind hedges, cause I can. I mean, the best way to kill this boss is to first of all kill her, how should I say, cannon off her arm. Just like that. And once you destroy that, she is pretty much a piss take. But I mean, it's kind of like hard to get that shit, because she always has that cannon on the other side for some reason. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like winter bite your ass, because why the hell not? See, there we go. And that thing is near enough destroyed. Oh, did you lose your arm? Oh. But yeah, man, without that shit, she's pretty much mediocre at best. So my top tip is to destroy that shit first, and then just, how should I say, kill her. Okay, this is bad, stupid ass Seedars, man. Keep on rolling the opposite direction. Here we go. Wait, can you actually freeze the boss? I mean, it didn't happen for like 12 freaking shots. Sad, no? Oh, you can actually freeze him. Alright, man. And a bunch of Vidars, of course. No one likes him, so I'm just gonna run away from him. Okay, Matriarch, where are you at? You're gonna do the tentacle pretty much. Nope, she's not gonna do the tentacle, but she is on my ass, and she missed. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't nerf her like that much, because this boss, it is one of the rare ones that actually can do something against multiplayer. Because, you know, Patriarch, he just dies before his first heal, the King Fleshbound is just a Fleshbound. Wait, can you shoot this shit? Oh, you can. So if she wants to grab you, you just shoot at it, and rest in pieces the grab. Okay, Matriarch, come on, man. Or should I say Rachel? Oh, stupid ass tentacle, go away. So yeah, that's kind of like a cool ass freaking tip. If you guys didn't know, you can just shoot the tentacle and she stops, you know, grabbing you. Wait, where's she going? Oh, she's right here. Whoops. She punched my ass. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kill her with the winter bites. Oh, she actually grabbed me, but not today, bro. But yeah, like I said, the Matriarch, she is the hardest once she spawns in. But I mean, when you actually destroy her cannon, yeah, she's just, you know, a mediocre boss. So I do believe Hans is still at number 1 at being the hardest boss in the game. And the second one is probably this one, because I mean, the other 3, yeah, those bosses are just whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of like a little bit disappointed in this whole Christmas update, because first of all, it doesn't feel like Christmas. And second of all, we got like a new boss, and she doesn't even have her own, you know, specific map. Kinda sad, but I mean, that's killing floor nowadays. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next episode. Adios.